Okay, here we are. Hello, everyone. Okay, so today it will be something a little bit different, especially for me, because I will start to paint something and not start because I already start a few days ago. Here, I will continue to paint this one. If you remember last time in the live, I showed to you how to print this model of Zelda. And today I want to continue to paint during the live. I say something different from usual because I'm not a painter. I'm still learning. I just paint 3 or 4 models in all my life, some big like this one. So I'm a very, very beginning as a painter. I don't have many colors. I don't have many tools, but I will try to use what I have and see the result. The cool things of this model that I'm making is that, I don't know now with the light, if you can see here, there is the fluo paint on the base. So when I use UV light, it will reflect, and also here on the battery. Maybe with there's too much light here, you cannot see clear. Maybe like this, you can see a little bit better. This is a fluo paint. Something that I saw, I say, no, I need to try it. And that's why I paint this model, because I really want to do like this one. Okay, before start, as usual, let's wait a little bit if somebody will join me and see. You see if my usual friends, they will come. So usually, let's put my face 1 moment. Okay. Hi, Sunny, welcome. Sunny, usual check, quality, video, audio, how is the quality? I just begin to introduce the model. And for the color that I'm using for now, I'm using some Citadel color for the brush, some Chinese brand here, because I live in China, always for the brush, for the airbrush, and some Vallejo color, the mecha steel for the metal, some color, the air series for the airbrush. And of course, I will use some normal brush for paint everything. And also, I will use my airbrush, nothing fancy, just very simple, cheaper airbrush, because as I said, I'm a totally beginner of painting. So just use 1 or 2 basic color for each part, but somewhere I need to start. And here I also have, if you remember last time, I make this one with the clear resin with some green color that I add. This one I will just paint some part here that should be the chainmail, the gold. And it's a little bit tricky to find which part do I need to paint here because it's clear, so I cannot see very well. I still don't know if the skin is of the arm is leather or is paint, but it looks more green here. I will use a reference picture to try to make something similar, but of course it will never be something like that. So here we have the arm. I already finished the shield the last time. Very simple, it's just 2 different brown on the base and after some leather color around here. Here I just finished the blue and the leather. This one is a dark blue. Here I forgot, so I will make today also the leather on the shoulder here, and also this part is finished. And a few days ago I started by myself and I made this part. I'm very happy of the leather. It's come very good with just 2 different brown. The fact is looks nice, the paints and the shoes. And these one are the battery. And here I already told you before is something with the fluo paint that I made. So it's more cool effect. Usually this kind of stuff is better to paint before you glue it together because it's more easy to reach some part. Here I have the master sword that, as you see, I just primer, I didn't do anything. Is the left arm that is finished. It's just missing the finger here with the skin that I will go here. This one go here. This one will go here. And this one like this. Here. Now I are not glued, so they will fall down. Here is the sheet. I don't remember the English name for collect the arrows. I make this the leather here, very simple, very basic with some metal. And now I will paint here the feather of the arrows. Of course, it's missing the cape. This one is a very big and flat surface, so I will try to use the airbrush here. And the head, this one, it will be a big problem, especially for making the eye. I tried already a few times in another model, and it looks very ugly. I still need to learn to be more precise on this kind of stuff. So let me see if somebody else join us. For the moment, only me and Sunny. So first, it's time to put away this one, so I will not ruin it. Oops. Where are you? Here. Okay. I will start to make the brown here. For making the brown, the leather, I just use this brown here and this flat earth for make the highlights. Very simple. So take the container for our color. For pass the standard color, I can use just one fine brush. This is the water for dilute the color. Many of these colors are too old that they are a little bit stuck here. So what I usually do is just remove and dump out some color like this one. Yeah, I told you I don't have too many tools for painting because I'm just learning from the beginning. So slowly, let me fix the camera. Let's see what happens. If somebody will join us and have some suggestion, tips, anything that can help me to paint, they are more than welcome as suggestion. The difficult to show to you is that I need to see clearly the part, and I need to find a good way to show you through the camera. Maybe like this one. This one is a little better. So now I start to paint with a brown everything that it will be the leather here. The color need to be very liquid, but not too much because it doesn't need to pour out and ruin the other part. Usually one suggestion that I found and I didn't do in this time, but it will be good for the next one, is pass first all the primary color everywhere. Like this one, the brown, I should pass before finish the blue one, because now if I dirty the blue one, I need to make everything from the beginning. If I pass only the brown color and the basic blue, I still have time for recover in the future. So first, pass all the basic color. Let me check here every time if somebody asks me something. I start to play Zelda a few days ago, but now it's few days that I'm not playing the game. Not because I don't like, I love this game, but because this period I'm very, very busy painting many stuff regarding Zelda. I just made the sword, not the master sword. I made the Sheikah sword with the LED inside. It took me a lot of time to print something with a transparent PLA because it was the first time. also to use some LED, but I'm very happy of the result. I also made a test with a fluo paint on the X of the Leviathan of God of War and come out very good. So I'm very happy of this testing that I'm making these days with the paint. I think the fluo paint, in some condition, they are very cool effect. Of course, you cannot use for everything, but for some part, it's very cool effect. Okay, here I just passed the brown. Now I need to wait a little bit that it will dry, otherwise I will dirty. I will start to pass the brown also here on the cover of the sword. This part I will make brown. The sword here is green and purple. Here is purple, of course. And this part, I don't know, I make maybe brown and gold. So I will pass all the brown everywhere. Here I don't care if I dirty a little bit, because after I need to pass a metal color that it will cover all the mistakes, so I can go more easily and freely. I'm very new of painting from this kind of stuff. Usually, if you saw some of my video, normally for the cosplay stuff, I usually use a spray because my stuff are very big. But after I use the resin printer, I start really to enjoy to print some model like this one. And I like to learn how to paint because it's quite funny, also relaxing sometimes. Of course, at the beginning, the first result, they will never be perfect, never be very good, but people need to learn. So it's normal. At the beginning, also, the first time that I print something, it was everything else that's good. The important is don't give up. Ask suggestions to people that know more than you to find some tutorial. And after is practicing, practicing, practicing. And if you make something that is not very good, doesn't matter. Keep it like this and use as a reference for the future. So you can always remember where did you start to see your improvement. In the end, this is a hobby. So you need to enjoy. Don't worry too much if the result is not perfect or something else. Perfection never doesn't exist. And in the future, you always will make better and better. Oh, somebody else joined the live. Hello. Who are you? This model here of Link from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is from the Patreon of Bionic 3D. You can find the link for buying this file in the description. You can find on Cult 3D. This file is already supported and works very good for me. I use the H2 box for slice with my Frozen Might 8K and the basic water washable resin from eSUN and the clear resin for the arm. And I print everything on the first try without any issue. So it's very simple to print. Just open on your slicer and slice. That's all. But here I need to wait until it dry. So I can pass the second layer of the paint. Let's color also here and here. Don't worry too much. Cover, as I said before. Sometimes if you pass the color that is a little bit too much liquid, you can see the color that is not uniform here. Some part is more dark, some part is more water. When it's like this, just wait until everything is dry and you pass a second layer. If you continue to pass, it will just remove the paint on the other part, so it's useless. So now let's put this one. I need to find a way to keep it up. For this one, I use this kind of stuff. And wait, I need to take the basement, the support, otherwise I will dirty the miniatures. Wait a second, I'm back. I need a bigger table. Oops. Yeah, definitely, I need a bigger table for make this kind of stuff. Okay. See, I put like this one, so I can lift up without touching the floor. So let's back here. So now that the brown is almost dry, I can start to mix a little bit with this color and make some leather effect. So I put the color near and start to mix, add a little bit of dark on the white color, on the clear color, until I don't find a good mix. It cannot be too much difference, otherwise it becomes too ugly. I don't know how to say it. Okay. Now I just pass this liquid a little bit everywhere because it's the leather is not uniform color. So you need to be a little bit more dark, a little bit more bright here and there. Yeah, because like this you can see. Just pass a little bit everywhere. The symbol of the crest, it will make something more light color in the end, so I will not color now. And also the edges. We'll pass a little bit the color. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can put a focus so close. Yeah. You see that to have different shadow of brown. So it means that it's working. When you mix the color, always mix slowly, slowly. Don't make too much difference from the original color. Otherwise, it's not nice to see. Sometimes I help with the finger to spread a little bit. It's okay. Where there is the light on the top, I will add a little bit more bright color. Where it's more dark, I will put less, of course, to create the shadow. There are thousands of better way to make the leather, but this one looks very simple and works good for me, so it's okay. I put more bright color here to add more light. Normally, when I mix the color for the brown or this kind of color, when I need to make more bright, don't use the white one because you change the color. Always use another kind of brown, more light, to mix together. It will be much better effect. Too much color. To be much less. A little bit dirty here on the top. Let me see if somebody read something. I always forgot to check. I'm sorry. Nope. Only me today. Here on this part that is the top make it more bright, and slowly spread more dark in the end. And a little bit here. Okay. Now, let me see if you can see here. The effect is okay. I like it. Just a little bit more here. And after, let's make the crest, the symbol. Add a little bit more light here to give more three-dimensional. Yeah, much better. A bit more light here. Where is more? Where the light come from? From the top, it come here. So this part we try to make a little bit more bright. Okay, now take the other color, but first one, for make something smaller, I need my secret weapon that is here. Because I need the glasses. I need to paint something smaller. Otherwise, I cannot see very clear the details. We take a very smaller brush here. This is like 00000 for the detail. That part I will use a yellow, so I will change also the container. I close the previous color, otherwise it will dry and I will ruin it much more than this already. Where are the clips? Here. Okay. It's relaxing to painting, even if you are not a master of very good one. Slowly, you can learn. I can learn. So try, experiment. I'm very happy to experiment every time something new, something different. I begin only with a brush. Now I add the airbrush. So every time I try to do something new that gives me more satisfaction. So let me take some yellow here. I have some yellow here. Yes. Yes, I do. Do I have? Yes, I do. Here. Close. This yellow is too bright, so I want to mix a little bit with the brown. I use some dirty paint color here, brush that I don't need too much. I find a nice color. Where is the camera here? It's okay. Otherwise, the yellow was too bright. Take only the color on the tip. It must be very sharp, otherwise you can dirty. And slowly, you pass here. Try to don't dirty the other part. If the colors start to dry too much, add just a little bit of water. This color you cannot pass to too much water, because otherwise you can dirty the other part. So just add. Need to be very simple to pass, but not leaking, not pouring outside. Here we are. This symbol it has only here, so now I just make in this part. If you have this symbol or similar color that you need to pass in other part, it's better you make in the same moment, because otherwise it will be more difficult later to find the same color that you just create. So remember, when you need to pass something with a mixed color, it's better you pass immediately everywhere. Otherwise, it can be more difficult later to find. Like here, dirty a little bit. Like I still have my color here, more dark. Slowly, slowly, I can pass in the middle and recover. Voila, nothing up. Add a little bit more yellow. Just a little bit. When our shoulder is finished. Try to give some highlights with the yellow color. This brush is terrible. It has one extra fur that I need to clean. Otherwise, it make me dirty my work. As I told you, my stuff for painting are not very good. I didn't keep in very good condition. This kind of stuff, you need to keep it very good. Otherwise, after it will be more difficult to paint. Let me remove this extra hair, make me crazy. Okay. I had one hair of the brush go over. Okay, much better. With the yellow, you don't need to cover everything. Just pass a little bit from external to internal to give some highlights. As I said at the beginning, I'm totally a newbie for painting. So if there is someone that is watching this video with more experience and find what I'm saying is wrong, please write in the comments. So it can be helpful for me and also for other people that will watch the live. I'm not teaching anyone how to paint. I'm just trying and learning by myself. But if you can give me some suggestion, more than happy. Okay, almost finished. A little bit more yellow here. Okay, here we finish our chest, our shoulder. Let me put on focus so you can see better. Here we are. Not good. So this part is finished. Let me put away. I think we can almost glue it. Without almost, we can glue it because everything is connected here. On the back, it will be the arrows, the bow, here. Here is the bow. Here it will be the arrow. The arrow I need to finish. Where is the arrow? Here. Look at this one here. And here it will be the shield. And here it will be the master sword. Wow, that's very beautiful. Come on, even for be the first time that I'm painting something, almost. It's what I call the cheerleader effect, as Barney Stinson teach. If you see something in the total, it looks very nice. If you start to look the single details, you will find a lot of problem. But in the total, the effect is, it's good, it's nice. I like it. It's not far away to be perfect, but it's still good enough for me at the beginning. So this one, remove. This one is finish, remove. Now we will finish this one. I glued this one. No, I will glue later, just to be sure that I don't make any mistake. So let's put away. Pull down. Let me see, somebody write something. Unfortunately, when I'm painting, I cannot read the chat too much. Okay, nobody wrote anything. Not good, but it's okay. We continue to make our stuff. So here I need to make the fingers, but because I need to make the fingers the same color of the head, I will make later. So arrow. Oh, the part here I will make black, and the arrow here I remember it was like half white, half green. Yes. Ah, no, the arrow is brown here. Okay. Brown. The decoration here are green, and the weather is white and blue and green. My God, so difficult this model. So many colors. So take our brown and start to pass the brown on the metal part. No, but I cannot use this brush. I need to use something a little bit bigger and soft. Okay. Always put the color only on the top. Today I want to try to finish at least the chest part and these decorations. Today also my Italy friends, they abandoned me. I know this time is quite difficult for them. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Some people are eating, some people are sleeping maybe, some people are working. It is not a very friendly time. I'm sorry. Let's make this brown here. Now, in the meantime, I'm also printing something else. I'm printing one Mewtwo. I'm not a big fan of Pokemon, maybe because when the Pokemon released, I was already a little bit old. I played the video games of Pokemon, but not a big fan of the anime cartoon. But I found this Mewtwo that it was very, very cool. So I decided to print. I print the base on the FDM printer. I'm using the Bumble these days because my flsun is back to the factory for fix one firmware issue. And they're working a lot of my printer from flsun. I'm sad that it's there, but I'm very happy of the quality of the customer service that are helping me a lot to fix this bug of the firmware that I had. I'm making a lot of tests to be sure that before sending back, everything is okay. So these days I'm using the Bumble Lab, and for the Mewtwo, I'm using the Resin Frozen Might 8K, of course, with the Resin here. Okay, always like this one. Yeah. Let me give another hand of brown here to make more even color. And after I will make also here the leather effect, like the arm, like the shoulder. OBS disconnect. Okay, OBS reconnect. I will say even if the on the skin instead the hand must be the same color of the face. You don't have one kind of pink on the face, one kind of pink on the hand, usually. This brown is a little bit ruined because it loses a lot of pigment, so it doesn't cover too much. It's a bit more difficult to pass. But slowly, slowly, it's better give more, one layer more and make more flat color than to charge and make a lot of color now and become so heavy. Okay, now let's pass the other color here. Okay, I like this color. Sunny, if you're still there, I had one disconnection of OBS. You're still looking, still okay, the quality? Sometimes I have some problem with the connection here in China. This color is a little bit dark, so maybe it's not very simple to show to you in the cam. I will try to make a little bit closer later. For the people that is online live with me, how is the connection? Give me feedback. Voila. Try to pass the light color. If you hear from some strange sounds sometimes, are my cat. They are playing behind me. You pass too much color, just use the finger. It's the secret remedy of everything. More or less with the light brown, I cover all the darker brown except the very close part here to the gap that I will left a little bit more dark. So it will be more realistic effect. See, maybe you can see from here with the light brown to the black one. Day and night. Like this one is much better. Now let's pass here. You see, just with two color mixed together, you can have a nice transaction of color and nice effect. I want to try also to bring some action figure or something of Diablo, because soon they will release the Diablo game on June. I pre-order the the Ultimate Edition, so I can play even for 4 days earlier. I'm big fan of Diablo. I played both the beta, and I can't wait to play the final game. It's so cool. I hope the painting, no lesson, because this one is far away to be a lesson, just paint together. Let's call like this one, share my painting skill, a very basic. I hope someone can give me some suggestion in the future. I hope you can like also some content like this one, not only 3D printing, but also painting the 3D print. Write here in the comment, let me know if you like to paint something. If you painted the same model, you can show to me your model to see how you made it, the color that you use, how to make it. So I can also learn something. And of course, please don't forget to support the channel. For you, it's very simple. Just press the bell, subscribe to the channel. You don't need to pay anything. You can make right now, one moment, click two button, and it's a very big, it's a big support for me. You will be advised every time I will make a live. So you can always follow me if you like, if you want. And it will be a big, big support for me. This part, oh, this part also is brown. I forgot. Haha. Just in time. Anyway, here you cannot see because it's the connection with the back of the sword, but let's make it faster. Yeah, I need to wait until dry. If I make pass now, I will make a mess. So let's wait a little bit. Let's mix a little bit more light color. And now a little bit only on the highlight. Sometimes on the leather, you can also pass some ink, very liquid color, to create more shadow, more contrast. But the ink is exactly the last part of the color. So I will see in the end if I like the result. Okay, if I'm not satisfied, I can just add some ink of brown, dark brown, to give more three-dimensional. I don't think I can finish to make the chest today. It's already past 1 hour almost. Probably I'm not the faster paint in the world. But when you are not very skilled, it's better take your time to avoid to make too much messy. Messi, not a football player. So a little bit more light here. When I will finish this one, I will post it, and there is on Facebook. I hope I can make some nice video to show to you, so you can see the result. The good of these miniatures that the support of making so nice from the creator, and this resin works so good that I didn't even to sand or do anything. It was already super clean and super smooth. Okay, yes, almost finished. A bit more bright here and there. Now without the other color, maybe it's not so nice to see, but when it's finished, I hope it will be good. Like the chest. Spread a little bit by little bit. Okay. which is a little bit the highlights. Okay, the letter is finished. It's missing here. Don't let me forget here. Okay, a little bit more light color. Too much. Here, I don't need to worry too much because I told you it will be stick like this one on the model. On the back here. Voila. So you will not see the back. But because it's a three-dimensional model, I need to paint also there. I want to paint also there. Let me just make a little bit the skin of the head, the hand. I want to see a little bit the effect. So because this arm is finished here, I just missed the ink color here. Here, the wash effect. First, I need to make the pink. So light flash, basic skin tone. First, basic. Clean that, let not remaining any brown. Just pass pink. This pink is more like half skin tone. It's very bright. This one is the basic. Normally the basic color should be a little bit darker. Cannot imagine the other one how bright it will be. Maybe I should show this one as final color. It's already very bright. Very, yeah. After this painting session, I think I will turn on a little bit the switch. It's a few days that I don't play Zelda. I miss. So nice game. So difficult, but it's so nice. One of the possible GOTY of 2023. This one, Final Fantasy 16 probably, and Diablo. Spider-Man, we didn't see anything now until now, so we don't know. But I don't think he can get any chance with Diablo, Final Fantasy, and Zelda, unfortunately, for the GOTY. For sure, it will be an amazing game from Insomniac, but for the GOTY, one of these three for me, until we don't have any surprise. Starfield, I'm afraid at the beginning it will be like Elden Ring, like the Elder Screen Online, the Elder Screen. Too many bugs. It will be amazing game, very beautiful, but at the beginning, I don't think it will be super clean game. Yeah, this pink is a little bit darker, so I think it's better use the second one as finishing and this one as basic color because it's too bright, the other one. On this model, they are missing nails. I need to make manually later. Okay. Okay, so the finger are made. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, simple pink. Okay, now for the ink, I need to wait after I glue it because if I make now, according to how I move, it will leaking everywhere. The first one, I need to glue it here, but I can't until I glue it this one, because this one they touch each other's. So first I need to pass some gold here. So let's check one moment some gold here. Gold. Should be gold. Maybe this light is a little bit cheating, but yeah, it's gold. It's a little bit too water inside. Christian, ciao Christian! Christian, per le persone che non lo sanno, è un bravissimo pittore. Quello che sto imparando, lo sto imparando seguendo lui. Quindi se dipingo male è colpa sua. No, scherzo. Se dipingo male è perché ancora non ho imparato, però sto seguendo i suoi consigli, dove è possibile. Allora, qui devo stare attento perché I need to be careful because if I dirty the clear resin is a mess. Well, this you cannot see anything like this one. Sorry. This color is a little bit too transparent. Normally for pass the color should the gold. First I need to pass the brown. But I don't want to pass too many colors, so I risk to dark the clear resin. So I want to see. It's a little bit too bright this gold. I don't like too much. I know that you cannot see anything from here. I'm sorry, but this too small part. Grazie, gentilissimo. Grazie a te. Thanks to you. Yeah, I'm not very happy of the gold like this one. It's too bright. Yeah, I need to change another gold. Something darker. Let me see here on my secret area. This is gold too. I should have one copper maybe. Old gold. This one maybe will be better. Old gold. This is for airbrush, but of course I cannot use the airbrush for painting this one. Caricato pesante sul tipo come se stessi facendo un tatuaggio. Con la mia grande esperienza di tatuaggi. Never made a tattoo in my life. But I want to change also the brush, the small one. For 000. You can see that this color is for airbrush because it's very liquid. Let me see with. Yes, a little bit darker, not too much, but a little bit better. The problem, that is not a problem, is that the clear resin is clear. So you can take all the light from under the back. So the color, they will never cover too much, I found. So painting on the clear resin is not very good. Sì, in genere, Christian, io per dare l'oro faccio una passata di marrone prima, perché pure il giallo, abituato con i vecchi colori Games Workshop, Citadel, il giallo non copriva nulla. Quindi ero abituato a passare con il marrone e poi piano piano dare l'oro. Yeah, I need to say that the clear resin effect is very beautiful, but for painting is a mess. At least the gold doesn't cover too much. Where is the camera here? Let's make this one. So I need also to see where is the pattern because it's difficult to see. How is the pattern here? Okay, is here, here. Okay, I see. This arm, it will be beautiful if I made it with a clear resin and after use one LED inside. That will be perfect. Sì, Christian, sta avvenendo bene, ma si vede poco. C'è troppa predominanza del trasparente. Il colore lo copre, ma tutto il verde intorno ammazza il colore. Christian says that the gold is looks okay and say yes, it's okay. The problem that is too much the clear resin around. The gold can cover the transparent resin, but it's too much transparent resin around that is cancel the effect of the gold. You can almost not see. They are two similar tone of colors. It should be better with something more different, like something red, blue. It's totally contrast. You will see better. Like this one, they are two similar, bright color. But as I said at the beginning, this one is an experiment. First time to paint the clear resin for me. And maybe in the future I will change something. But this one I left like this one. Anyway, also because the picture is green and more dark. Later I will try to, where is this? To darker a little bit with some ink, even if it will be a mess to ink here. Maybe we'll pass a few times the gold or make it more darker. Why I decide to make the arm with a clear resin. I don't make normal like all the other people. Everything I need to make more difficult that should be, especially for a newbie like me. I should start with something easier. I like to make everything difficult from the beginning. So here we are. Christian, in your opinion, if I want to darker this gold, what color I can use together to make a little bit more darker? And it's nice to have someone that I can talk, especially someone that he know how to paint good, so I can ask some suggestion. Cristiano, con cosa posso scurirlo l'oro? Che colori posso mischiare insieme? Ask in Italy. Italian, maybe it's more easy. Because I want to make a little bit more darker this gold. But I don't think I can use the black, the gold. I hope Christian can reply. The brown one, vabbè, parlo italiano, siamo solo io e te. Il marrone, ma non è un colore metallico. Non c'erano problemi a mischiare un metallico con un non metallico come effetto? Non si ammazza un po' il marrone? Cioè, non si ammazza un po' l'oro? Fammi provare. Punticine di marrone. Si è seccato. È cascato tutto il marrone. Aspettate che se no spreco tutto il marrone così e insomma mi dispiace. Ok, meglio. Allora, prendo un po' di marrone, lo mischio qui con l'oro. Ah, metterci la base di marrone sopra l'oro. Ah, io sto mischiando il marrone con l'oro. Vedete quanto sono ignorante? Vediamo qui sotto. Ma anche mischiando marrone e oro non viene male. Also mix the gold and the brown together is not bad. It's a little bit more dark. Maybe it's the dark that I need. Let's try. If it's bad, I can give the fault to him. I'm joking. Hmm. Yeah, much better. It's almost eye ink, but it's more similar to the color in the video game, at least. Sì, l'oro non copre nulla, come i gialli, con tutti i colori a poca pigmentazione. He says that the gold is not a very covering color. That's why we need to use a darker base. Orange, yellow, gold. You always need to pass with a darker base under because they are very transparent color. So you will not see anything. If you use a darker base, you can slowly see something. Oh, the hour is finished, but I will make a little bit longer today. Does it matter? I can make as longer as I want. I want to finish at least the arm to connect. To see the effect. So I will make. Yeah, sì, è leggermente meno lucido forse in alcuni punti, ma ci sta anche bene perché non credo che sia oro effettivamente quello che c'ha lui addosso. Più una cosa vecchia. Però l'effetto non mi dispiace. Is that if I mix the brown that is not metal with a metal, I will lose a little bit the shiny of the gold, of course. But in this case, it's not a problem because I even don't think that it should be gold. But I like the effect with all the gold mixed with the brown. It gives more edges. In the end, this arm is very old. I don't want to say anything for don't make any spoiler if you didn't play the game yet. It's from the very beginning. But hate the spoiler, so I will not make by myself. Mm. See, yeah, much better. Sì, anche a me l'effetto sembra abbastanza figo. Poi, come avevo detto prima, io punto molto sull'effetto cheerleader, per citare Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother. Se tu guardi tutto l'insieme, dici wow, che figata. E se poi vai a guardare singolo per singolo, vedi che fanno schifo. Però se tu guardi l'insieme, c'è l'effetto cheerleader, grande Barney Stinson. How I Met Your Mother, beautiful series. Dai, dai, almost finish, faster. Important is that this gold, because it's for the airbrush, it's better don't put the water. Otherwise, it's already very liquid. It become water after. The Air series and the Mecha series of the Vallejo are used to be directly put in the airbrush without any thinner, so it's very liquid. So it's perfect for the airbrush. If you want to use with a brush, it's a little bit too liquid sometimes, especially if it's a metal color that they already very, very liquid by themselves. Here, the last part, the last part. In the end, when I finish the meet you, I will show to Christian, because Christian is usually make Pokemon with the printer, make very nice Mew. You should check his profile on Facebook. You can write here if you want, Christian. He make amazing Pokemon diorama, Mew with the caps, with the water, and the Mewtwo that I'm making will be similar to his job. Not so good, but similar. God, this Resin transparent is a nightmare to paint. Never, never more. I'm blind. I cannot see where is the part that I need to paint or not, because it's too transparent. That is a very good, because it means that this resin from eSUN that I use, it's very good, it's fantastic. But for painting, for me, is a nightmare. That's why the people, they don't paint this clear resin usually. I'm not the only one they have. Oh, I have a nice idea, let's paint the clear resin. Nobody did before. There is a reason. Yeah, this color with the brown one is exactly the color that I was looking for. Thank you, Christian. The last part on the hand. The important is use a very small brush, because if you dirty the clear resin after, I think it will be very difficult to clean. Also because if you dirty normal paint, you just recolor is okay. I cannot recolor the clear resin, so you need to be very slowly, paying a lot of attention. Oh, yeah, like, oh, the rings. Oh, I forgot the rings. One, two, 3, 3, 4. When I saw the rings the first time here, I say links is become like Thanos, the gauntlet, infinite gauntlet also here. This is not a spoiler, they saw in the trailer, they show, and this is the replica of the official amiibo. So nobody can say that it's a spoiler. What are you seeing? Just to be clear. Oh, I was totally outside the screen, sorry. It's difficult to keep the camera filming what I'm making because sometimes I need to move the part and put more close to me. I'm sorry. Okay, now a little bit more gold here. Just a brush of gold. Mm. Forgive some highlights here and there. Not everywhere, of course. Just to give. Usually the gold, for make more shining, more gold effect, I always use one ink in the end. But this time I don't think it's possible because it will finish on the clear resin and it will ruin the resin. So I don't need too shiny gold, so it's okay. Just give some highlights here and there with the gold, with a small light, and it's finish. A little bit gold here, especially on the part that is more light. You see now the gold on this over this base that is already darker. It cover much better. How is finished? I took the pink. I was destroy everything. Okay, finish. Stop. Enough. Here. Okay, this one is what I did. This one is how it should be. Yeah, I think it's okay come as effect. Sì, è normale, che più lo guardi e più dici manca qui. Solo qui e ho finito e non finirai mai più. Okay, just pass the chainmail because here there is some little part of chainmail. So one metal color here still. This color is totally old and ruined. I really need to buy new colors. Ah, yeah, another brush. Let's pass here. Here I need to pass like a dry brush, so I use just a little bit of color, clean, and pass slowly. So we only deposit on the top. Don't ruin it what is under. Normally this one you should pass over the black one, so it will be much more realistic color, like the other chainmail, but here I cannot, so with the clear resin everything is different from normal procedure. But I think the effect is not so bad. Okay, as before, here I should pass down the ink, but I can't because it's clear resin. See, if you pass just a little bit the dry brush, normally you should use one brush for airbrush, but as you see, it's disgusting. I cannot use. The brush for the dry brush it should be shorter and tough, so you only deposit on the top. If you pass gently, it's okay. So, is the time of the through. Let's glue this part here. Use some glue. Just put a little bit here. Not too much. That's sometimes this kind of glue, when I pass over the paint, it doesn't work anymore. Like now. I think I need to use the hot glue. Yeah. On this kind of resin, this glue doesn't work. I need to use the hot glue. So I will make later because now I don't have the hot glue with me. Where is the cap? Did you see the cap? How come I have one cap here? I don't have the color. How is possible? Oh my god, I lost one color. Ah, here. Oh my god, I'm blind. Okay, so let's finish here. It's already more than 1 hour, almost 1 hour and a half. Okay, everyone. So I show you how it will be what we make until now. Wait, I'm trying to assemble without fall down. Is not so see. Let me remove this brown before I make a disaster, and you will see me cry in live. Okay, this one goes here. This one goes here. And on the back, we need to put this one here. And we need to put this one here. Maybe if you watch it, it's better. Sorry. And the bow, it goes here. And this word I cannot put because I didn't finish yet. So let me try to show to you the total size, total miniature until now. Here we are. Slowly, slowly, because it's not glued. It's too high. Here, oh, much better. Here we are. I want a webcam with autofocus. I want so many stuff. Yeah, it looks very good. The arrow here is not finished, of course. And the coolest part is that they blink in the night, check with the UV light. Yeah, I think I can be happy of the result so far. He make his cool effect for now. Yes, yeah, it's very good. Yay. Okay, so let me see the comments. Somebody else write anything before I leave? Sì, balla un pochetto nell'incastro, nel senso sta in posizione, però non si toccano bene le parti. Probabilmente un po' di junction di risucchio della resina, che un po' si deforma, è normale, anche perché una resina trasparente e una resina normale. Comunque sì, non è un problema, con a caldo e si risolve. Okay, guys, for today we make even longer than usual. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for Christian to help me. And now I need to clean everything here, glue this part, and for today is over. I will show some pictures next time. And thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye.